Yo, yo. What's cooking, good lookings? So, we're back with Abyssus. I want to get to the true ending here. Unleash the full potential of the final boss and break this cycle. I want to get there. I want to get there bad. So right now, we've only got one extra brine canister, so we're going to do Corrupted Depths. Corrupts one random depth per area. Corrupted Depths offer the player a choice between an easier and harder depth, the harder one granting extra rewards. Corrupted Depths offer the player choice. Okay. Alright. So that's where we're at. We haven't changed this since the last stream or anything like that. We're all good. Right now, we're running the disc thrower with the return to death thingy. Right? Search and destroy. Return to death is re-zero. What am I talking about? Fanfire. Yeah. Because it sounds like it'll be a nasty combo. We fire 3 out and then we launch them all out at a time. Right? Should be kind of dope. I'm gonna be so real with you guys. So we'll see where it goes. So far though, I'm having a great time with this game. I actually don't know if I'm getting up there, if that does anything. It does. Might as well try. Don't very well know how it ended up here. This dragged away after sinking through the watery ceiling. Other halls are like proper ship graveyards with centuries of ships judging by all the different materials and devices. Hopefully whatever force keeps the sea from crashing down on top of us doesn't give in, though the steady dripping of water hardly fills me with hope. Ew. Okay. Well, let's do it.
You're in the way. Never onwards.
Alright. Dude, I'm a big fan of the disc launcher. I'm a big fan of the disc launcher. What do you get? Reduce dash cooldown by half and increase movement speed by 15%? Oh. Oh. You guys know anything about me? You know I love my Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're kind of smoothing. Dash cooldown and movement speed is so nice. Increase max health by 25. Nah. We got zoom zoom. All I want to do is zoom zoom. Sorry.
Time to collect some scrap.
We're killing it. Okay, so what are two augments, two blessings that we haven't really tried? Right? We haven't tried spirit, really, and we haven't really tried wind. The question is, does this count as... I don't think this counts as AoE, so like, what are we gonna do with AoE? Oh, but like lightning. How about a little thunder? We're clicking it, I don't care. Let's do primary. I wonder how it works. I wonder whether lightning only applies if I click them like this, or if when I use my right click, they'll fly after that. You know? We'll see. We'll have to find out. Alright, all enemies have a random modifier, Berserking, gain a blessing. All enemies have 2 random modifiers, Berserking, Malicious, gain a blessing, and a blessing upgrade. Oh. Oh, we're clicking it. Oh, we're clicking it. To the untrained eye, it looks like a light bulb, though it seemingly requires neither electricity nor fuel. It looks to be made out of a large chunk of amber, so perhaps there's a forest all the way down here. Not that I've seen even a single tree. Okay. Alright. Wonder what these blessings actually do. I think maybe that'll come into play when I'm more, I guess, experienced with the game. More experienced with the game will be better at seeing the actual effects of blessings and stuff like that. I know it's a modifier. I'm assuming Berserking is like more damage as you get low HP, things like that, right?
A bunch of small fry.
Okay.
Too bad.
So what are we? Just a key? I'm down for a key. I'm down for a key. Let's get it. Oh, this stuff is the corrupted depth. I got you. That's nothing. Okay. Should we offer up money for a gift? I think so.
Yes.
I'm kind of okay with that. Let's get some crazy chain lightning going on. We want to keep at least 140 gold for, what? What am I trying to say? Okay. Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit. We go back into our weapon. Elemental Overcharge. Your secondary deals 50% more damage each time the same disc triggers its effect. What? I mean, we're gonna try it. It's new. It sounds kind of dope, right? Alright. So, what do we want on our right click? We can stun slowed and frozen targets.
Let's get stronger. We'll make a fine figurehead.
You don't know what to do, man. I'm too fast. I'm too fast. What are you gonna do? Well, I'm about to be a lot slower. Because I feel like that's defo something you grab this early. Right? Like, you definitely grab it when it's this early. Double contents of chests? Man, that could be insane. Okay. Ooh, we haven't tried Aspect of Spirit yet. Right? Let's do it. Do we want it on our secondary? Let's do ability. Put it on our little cube. Put it on our little spirit gauge. Oh. Hey, we found a shotgun. Fallen half a dozen times now. I have, just like me foes. Unnatural is what it is. Really seems to get to some of us this place. It's only gotten worse now that more of the lads started using that power. One of them kept repeating that he had to reach the source of the surge and went ahead without us. Poor bugger never returned. A part of me hopes he never found what he was looking for. Just a gut feeling. Ooh. Double chest. Are we picking one? We haven't really scaled frost in a meaningful way, so let's do it.
Blessing stronger.
So what happens if I click aspect of night here? Oh, those are blessing upgrades. I'm a stupid idiot. I broke one. I didn't think it was anything. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Let's do frozen secondary. Increase our damage.
Clear improvement.
That's on me. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have hit that thing. I'm sorry.
Let's get serious.
This is serious.
Incoming!
All right.
Just a bunch of small fry.
Dude, I think this with freeze is going to be really consistent. Oh, this is going to be really consistent. Give me max HP. Can I live like this? We'll find out. Maybe we die instantly.
That's the last of them.
Alright, where are my chests, video game? Where are my chests, Summer? I miss my move speed. Ooh. Don't think I got hit, but it was still like closer than I would have liked it to be. Alright, double keys. Let us do Aspect of Spirit here. So there's a 20% chance to give the player increased damage and 3% increased dash recharge. Gain 2% more spirit charge for every 10% of health missing. Oh, we're definitely going to do the buff. Friendly Possession. Okay. Alright, boss time.
Trying to give me a heart
What's up,
attack?
fella?
Well, what's inside?
Let's open up the locked chest. Aspect of Lightning. Okay. 10% more damage for minor and major. 50% more damage first 10 seconds. No. Oh, 119. Oh, right. I forgot I got a discount. Huge. Spirits hit. If Spirit's weak spot hit, they generate 75 spirit charge, or you gain 50% more. Let's do that because we have to make sure that we're gaining all of our spirit charge from pressing our Q button 1 or 2 times, right? If we have to press our Q button, you know, more than the times that we have it to trigger our spirits, then it's really, really inefficient. I think. Alright. Ooh. Oh, it comes back. So much for perfecting that. I jumped directly into it. Oh no. It's so cool. Sheesh. I'm a big fan of the Ancient Core. Okay, I'll say it. I'm a big fan of the Ancient Core. I think it's way easier to solve, you know, mobbing than it is to solve single target. Right? And bosses are infinitely more threatening just because of the mechanics that are on, you know, display. So... Let's upgrade friendly possession here. What just exploded out of this way? The harpoon gun.
Let's store it back at camp.
Okay. We lost good men and women in that death trap of a submarine, ones who didn't deserve to be buried in a metal casket. Finding our way through the twisting interior was no easy feat, but hells, those things we saw and heard were no longer our comrades. No, they were abominations in the true sense of the word. I'm sorry, my friends, for I cannot muster the courage to end your suffering, though perhaps someone else will. Okay. Yo, we got the harpoon gun. Dude. Tristan Briston Flames. Okay, yeah. We used one of those. Or we saw that already. That particular journal. Okay.
Pressure's getting intense.
Pressure's not getting intense. This is nothing for a beast like me.
No.
It's nothing for a beast like me. What we got? We got a wishing well?
No. Knew it.
Tragic. Give me money.
I'll show you. Got it?
This search and destroy fanfire is kind of disgusting. It's like kind of really disgusting. I don't even think I have a high damage setup. Like, I've got freeze build up on my primary, like, method of dealing damage. Right? And it's just shredding. It's just actually shredding. Enemies come up to 20% slower and weaker the higher their freeze buildup is. Weak spot hits apply 100% more freeze buildup. No, let's do enemies come 20% slower and weaker. That sounds nasty. Alright, we got 4 keys. This is a chest. We always want to go for chests. If side rooms are guaranteed chests, we go for them every time. Alright, more lightning. Oh, stepping stone.
Clear improvement.
We break that, get the money. Oh, baby. That's a dead end. Don't be stupid. Are we stupid? Man. We're killing it though. I feel like we're cruising. Like actually, I feel like we're cruising. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? If we're close, I think we just continuously hold the left click and we don't worry about the... Yeah, if we're already close to the enemies, we just kind of... But this just makes it insane for, like, actual range clear. Right? And because of, because of freeze, it's also really safe. I don't know. Increase disc speed by 100%, reduce spread and damage fall off. Ooh, weak spot hits fire an additional disc that deals 70% less damage and is destroyed on impact. Huh. They're already destroyed on impact when I right click. I think maybe we reroll. I don't really like either of these. We might as well do priming flight.
Impressive. New objective, huh?
I'm gonna destroy the spawners. Alright, so now we can start slow rolling the map. Keep our dash. Easy.
That wasn't too bad.
Still an enemy. Gotcha. No supersonic. You know I love you, and you know I want you in my inventory, but I can only hold one charm. Otherwise, I would have you. Okay. If I get up two, give me move speed and dash cooldown every time. Okay.
Rematch.
Oh no, I took damage. I think I haven't really taken damage this run, like, at all. Which is kind of crazy. Okay, more frost. When frozen enemy or an enemy with frost buildup dies, they explode, dealing damage and applying frost buildup to nearby enemies. Oh, suddenly we got mobbing. Okay. Hasty, lethargic, 75% extra gold, and access to a merchant. We're taking this every time. Maybe we pop a syringe? I think so. Just to guarantee that we don't die a horrible death, you know? Stupid. What do we get? Super frozen secondary +2. Alright. What we got? Something similar to some crazy good setup going on. Because we freeze the guys with our right click, we get close, so we just mag dump chain lightning. Right? And it's kind of dope. I hate to say that it's kind of dope, but it's kind of a little dope. You know? You guys know. You guys get how it is.
I always hated frogs.
Alright. There we go. Time trial completed as well. It's kind of huge. You get more chests than ever before. Ooh, baby. Let's do Aspect Spirit. 5 damage over time per spirit that hit the target. Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely we take that. There's no way we're not taking that. Use one of our keys. Grab a bunch of money. Explosion. We're not exploding. More spirit. Full spirit charge on hit. Is that good for us? Carry status effects, so if our freeze and our lightning. Ooh, chain lightning bounds additional time on critical and can target previously targeted enemies. I bet. We're not really doing a whole lot of chain lightning. Lightning in the beginning. Yeah. Oh, we should have definitely saved something for here, but it is what it is. You just get money like that, huh? Alright. Frozen enemies lose 1% of their current health per second. Frozen enemies slide around, dealing and taking 5% of current HP when health as damage when hitting something. Let's just, yeah, take that. Alright. Boss time. I wonder what variant we're gonna get. A plate of hot dogs. Hate to see me coming at the Glizzy Gobbler, of course. Ooh, wait a second. Ooh, so it was blood last time. Now it's fire. Okay. Okay, pre-phased. Okay. The fire beams are going to continue while the Mario Party rope goes through. There we go. Okay, we got him. We got him. So is there anything else to unlock here? This will probably be the same thing considering it's the same place. So let's just move on. What do you got here? Using abilities to 50%? Nah. What is that? We see that? Oh, we gotta go through it, right? Oh, it just takes us up top. Oh, okay. A weaker base, but more buildability. Buildability, yes. What are you thinking about doing? Just flat damage nerf to Mark at base, and then increase what? Items that scale its effect, or is it going to be skills that scale its effect? I feel like items would probably work better, so I'm assuming that's what you're thinking. Probably both, right? Porque nos dos. Damn. Dude, we're so powerful right now.
There's always more.
So like 1.25 times at base, and then add upgrade items to build it in more interesting ways. Okay. Ooh. Oh, you just blinked me, huh? As for Frost. Frozen enemies lose 6% of their current health when freeze is removed. Frozen enemies have 15% chance to take weak spot damage. Are you able to add are you able to add perks, or are you only able to rework current perks?
Don't mind if I do. Oh yeah.
I figured anything that requires like vastly changing how the UI is sitting there would cause more issues, right? Ooh, thunder strikes. Yo, man. Alright, corrupted biome. Big fan. Elite Fight B. Explosive haste. I didn't. What? The spacebar just clicks the one on the left? Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, alright. I wanted to click the one on the right.
Change your focus.
Everything's frozen, so we're safe. At the very least. Easy.
Wasn't too bad.
Okay. We could do Thunder Strike here. So there's another getting beefier dudes. Damage is starting to fall off a little bit, which is unfortunate, but kind of expected. Alright. Final upgrade on our gun. Oh. Actually, you know what? Let's go ability upgrade, see what we can get with this thing. Blast from the Ancient Core also stuns on hit, or the Blast from the Ancient Core explodes on hit, dealing damage to nearby enemies equivalent to 25% of the hit. Let's do stun. We'll get a little utility. Get a little utility. Alright. There you go. You can technically create new upgrade slots. I just can't create my own blueprints to meet of the upgrades.
Moment of respite.
Ah. That makes sense. Alright, boss time. Do we kill this boss at all quickly?
A brain hunter must hunt.
Why would I take that? Easy. Explosion trigger twice. No, we don't really care about that. Get another chest. Wow. Not bad. Frozen enemies pulsate damage to themselves and enemies around them, applying frost to build up. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Dude, we're killing it right now. I actually, like, I said true ending today, but genuinely, we might actually hit the true ending today. Let's see how it goes. Maybe this build is just giga broken, right? Maybe it's just a little giga busted. I think so. I think so.
Let's shatter some balls.
Being a frozen enemy or an enemy with frost buildup sends out ice shards that deal 2% of the current health as damage on hit. Okay. We take that. We take that.
Let's shatter some more. Another one down.
Alright. More frost. Frozen enemies take 20% more damage. Let's go! We got a merchant.
It ate my key.
Oh, this isn't a merchant. This is just a chest room.
Oh yeah.
Enemies retain 15% freeze build up. 30% longer. Then... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Probably not, actually. We don't have, like, a huge magazine. I think it'll be fine. Whatever.
Look at the drop on me.
More lightning.
Blessings.
Blast, chain lightning. Chain lightning is 20% increase critical chain. Oh, easy.
Clear improvement.
Not enough. We're broke. Brokies, brokies, brokies. Alright. Into the boss arena we go.
Just like that.
Just keep tapping. Okay. Now. I'm okay with it. I just want to get this done quickly. Okay. Just like that. We had to dial in. Easy. Easy. There's supposed to be like a hidden door or something right here in this area if you like get here fast enough. I wonder where.
Blessing stronger.
Well then, I think we answered our question. The plasma launcher. Okay. Easy. Oh, we're fighting the third one. We fought the middle and the left before, so kind of like that. Kind of like that. I know the next brine canister we get makes it so we have to fight all three of them in a row, or is it at the same time? I hope it's not at the same time. Some of these fights are crazy.
You'll make a fine figurehead.
Hello. They're just taking damage there, huh? guess maybe we have more room in the arena than I give myself credit for. Maybe less. Okay, this guy just sort of doing what feels like almost unavoidable damage. Shoot 2 additional projectiles diagonally left and right. Oh, we take that every time. Okay. Alright, let's go do this boss. We have 2 syringes. I think we're good. I don't want to say that we got this, but just like George Lopez used to say. Let's go, pal. Okay, phased. Alright, we got the balls. Oh. I guess he's dead. Okay. Come down here, my throne. Come down here. I must begin the next cycle. Find the bursting weapon. By defeating the elite in the abandoned temple, weapon unlocks shotgun, modified shotgun with the power of a train engine ready to take enemies for a ride. Ancient core mods. Harpoon gun, naval weapon that shoots sharp harpoons, able to pierce enemies. Okay. More cosmetics. Skeleton key, open all locks without expending keys, kind of dope. Any overkill damage is increased by 100% and transferred from the killed enemy to the nearest enemy. Oh. Ancient piece of technology that manifests plasma out of thin air. Replacement. I like that. Oh, I like that. That was a ton of fun. That was a ton of fun. That was a really good build. Almost makes me a little worried that... Like, am I going to be able to come back? Am I going to be able to come back from that? Imagine this. A chimp gets home from work. It was a long day, had to work overtime. Says hi to his beautiful chimp wife, and they put their chimp baby to bed. The chimp wife goes back to the dining room to work on her puzzle, and the chimp husband sits on the couch, grabs a banana, and opens it. But it makes a beer crack sound. Wouldn't that be so fun? I thought this was like a punch, like it was setting up for like a punchline. It was not. It was nonsense. It was funny nonsense, but it's nonsense. Okay. What do we want to do? Want to do enhanced weapon damage? I'm like on the low because I'm down to go enhanced weapon damage. Unlock here. First strength. Healing strength can now be found. See a third option when choosing blessings or ancient forge mods. Once per expedition, revive with 100% HP when we would have died. Kind of big. Weapon right, fire rate. Bleeding areas quickly grants extra loot. Ooh. Let's do the 3 treasure chests per thing, and then we'll go with the extra loot. I think having the enhanced chests and then a bunch of chest scaling, kind of dope. They call me the thinker, it's just a thought. Okay. Is that something they call you? I mean, maybe. Maybe. Who knows? You can choose mods for both your weapon and ability of the Ancient Forge. Allows equipping a second charm. Ah, lovely. True. Okay, so we unlocked... We have everything except the fish deity. How do we get the fish deity? Able to pierce enemies. Okay. Piercing weapons with high knockback on weak spot hits. Generates combo points on hit. Ooh. Harpoons that ricochet at a new target on weak spot hits. Then consumes combo points to deal damage over a short duration. Pull enemies towards the harpoon when it hits, deals more damage and targets more enemies per combo point consumed. A large piercing harpoon that deals increased damage and knockback per combat point consumed. Or an ancient piece of plasma technology, or a piece of technology that manifests plasma. This looks like a fishy. Fires explosive plasma or semi-auto. Fires a devastating beam of plasma that pierces through enemies. Let's look at this. Interesting. Okay. You know what? Let's try this. Let's try the harpoon gun. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yo, you telling me that's not sick? You tell me that's not sick? Wait, you trying to tell me that's not sick? We just can break bad like that? Okay, Royal Heralds is now on, so all 3 Royal Abyss elites must be defeated before accessing the final boss. It's sick, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So let's do this. Oh, I forgot to change abilities. Whoopsies. Am I stupid? You can't tell me. Yes, I can. I tell you what to do all the time. You only act up about it when when I'm on stream. What's up with that? What's the reasoning for that, huh? I was getting some coffee.
I'll show you.
Okay. Looks to play City Girls Act Up on Amazon Music.
Oh, a moment of respite.
Shut up.
City of it.
Oh, killing it. Hey. All right. Mr. Mozi, I'm going to get the true ending on this game and maybe put it down for a bit until, you know, until more content comes out for it. What game do you think I should play afterwards? Barrier Primary? Let's do it. I think it sounds kind of... No, let's do Barrier Ability so we just press our Q whenever we need it. You know? It doesn't necessarily have to be a shooter. Probably would prefer it if it wasn't like a 90-part game like Shin Megami Tensei is in the morning. But, yeah. I don't know what I want to play. I don't know what I want to play here. Let's do Aspect of Fortune, dude. On our secondary, do we just want to right-click guys every now and then and just, like, turn them into money? No, let's do primary. We're going to be firing it more, I think, so. Now we just money stack. We don't spend a dime. We open our chests, we don't spend a dime. We'll see how strong this is.
I'll show you.
Get some money. What are we just flying around for? Dude, the harpoon gun feels so good, actually. I'll take an additional syringe. I shouldn't spend money on those wells. It's going to tank my damage output.
New objective, huh?
What are we doing? Ring the bell? Ah.
Ooh. Let's get some weapon mods here. See if maybe our gun can pop off.
Can't think of anything other than RoboQuest, Spider-Man, and
Or at this moment. Oh yeah, at this moment for sure. Yeah. Oh, we take charmed harpoons, right? We go for a legendary, shoot an extra harpoon. Primary, secondary, we get charged. Yeah, no. Let's do this. Might be the autism speaking, but I feel like that's most of your life, right? You can only really think of those things. It'd be weird if you were thinking about Borderlands 4 for most of your life, but you know what I mean. At least one of them. Right-click aspect of fire? I'm kind of down. Yeah? Oh. It's kind of popping. Yo, it's kind of popping. Supersonic, dude. Let's go. It's a common, right? Yeah. Okay. More fire. Weak spot damage to enemies on fire is increased by 25%. Flares have a 30% chance to explode. Yeah, it kind of solves a little mobbing. More gold and access to a merchant. We just want the more gold. And the chest, I guess, the merchant spawns with. It's pretty nice. I should do a Gunfire Reborn stream. What do you think about that, Mr. Motzer? I know you're a big fan of that game. 100% chance to gold burst? Oh, I'm so down. Let's start gold maxing. It sounds kind of pog. Dead Pulse is healing. Okay. Sacrifice health. Get my... No, we're not leaving. Well, let's do it. More money, more gold. Twitch blocked my threat. I said the hammers would soon make contact with your noggin. Wait, did it actually? How do I see that? I should be able to see it, right? Or is it just a Twitch side thing? I want to tell people that Mr. Motes is threatening me because I enjoy a game that he dislikes. Even if I will admit that I do enjoy it purely for its brain off potential. Know what I'm saying? Gold burst. Which now does 10% of the on-hit damage as additional damage. Ooh, let's do that. Let's do that. We are what the kids are calling money maxing in a big way. We keep our cash. Dislocates your balls. True. Dudes, and don't threaten me with a good time, okay? Listen, I'm sorry. If my dad's listening, I apologize. You didn't need to hear that.
Just hanging around, is it?
So if you got some crazy stuff, then I'll want it still. I feel like favorite foe sounds like it'd be kind of dope. This is your stuff. I'm not gonna do it. Boss time. But yeah, man, I kind of been like cruising through games recently. Yeah, you better jump away. Dude, turret would go so hard with this setup. Because his weapon has a pretty high, like, attention cost, right? Because you have to aim relatively precisely. Dude, I like the damage over time. Ooh. I like this gun so much, it is surprising. Because I'm not usually a precision player, but something about it feels so good. You know? Something about it feels so good. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I'd be able to tell you. You've been thinking about replacing every dish in your kitchen with frog counterparts? You know, there's a part of me that thinks that Hex is going to have us do that one day. I have no clue how I feel about it. Let's do a 100% chance to set enemies on fire as well, just to make sure that we're always proccing our stuff. You support this? Fair enough. Speaking of frogs. Oh, did we see that movement? We see me just dip that? Oh, dip that? Shut up. Dude, I heckin' dipped that, bro. For each consumed combo point, refill 1 ammo. I love that. That's gonna make this thing feel so much better. Yeah, you and her are pretty in sync when it comes to that kind of stuff. Ow. That guy smacked me directly in the mouth. I need to get the defense upgrade that makes so it doesn't it endures. It endears. Oh. Dome that guy. You just can't help yourself. Surround yourself with pretty Latinas that love frogs. Indeed. Okay. And then the fire can stack. This should be pretty dope. I don't have any keys. Wait, what? Last run, I swear I had 900 keys. This run, I'm actually out completely. What happened? What happened? Well. Yeah, call me Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm a failure. What did I just do? Oh my lord. I cannot believe I just took all that damage. I cannot believe I just stood there. I don't know if Charles loves frogs. He is pretty Latino.
Ever onwards.
It'd be so funny if he's actually listening. You know his opinion on God's perfect creature? I have seen some hilariously ugly frogs, so I don't know. I don't know about that. Let's do more gold burst damage.
A fight's in the offing. Change your focus.
What do we got? Spawners? Let us go this way. Then last spawner right here. Oh, I fell off the ledge because I'm a failure. Alright. Take you out. Oh, I ran out of ammo. The damage is really nice, though. It just isn't as fire and forget as the last build, right? Which is fine. I think that's completely fine. That was a pretty fully upgraded disc thrower, whereas this is a completely bog standard harpoon gun. Maybe we get something down the line that makes it you know, yeah. All frogs are perfect, which is very in taste, and that's okay. See, I'm a cat enjoyer, man. I think kitty cats of all variety. That is the supreme. And just so we're on the same page, there is one cat that Hex holds above all in her heart. And I don't think there's going to be a frog in the world that matches how she feels about Molly. It just is what it is. Dude, my damage is so good. It's so good. I'm sitting here yapping about cats, you know? I'm sitting here yapping about cats, and we're just wrecking dudes. We experience the throes of life, peering through the keyhole of our own experiences, and I think that's beautiful. What are we talking about? Oh my god. When an enemy dies while on fire, it spreads to one nearby enemies. Yes, please. I'm down. More money. Also, I think it's throws with an E. Not to, like, push my glasses up, but I did push my glasses up when I said that. Yeah. What I mean to say is, I'm not a nerd, you're a nerd. Ooh. Yo, we're kind of cruising. Is this money? No. We have Dash. How you liking the game? I've never tried it. I'm loving it, actually. It is so fun. It does feel very, like, especially once you get a little move speed, it actually feels kind of Doomish in terms of movement. Right? Which, as you know, means it feels great. The roguelike aspect, I think, is probably the weakest part of the game. There aren't that many blessings, and there aren't that many directions you can go with an individual build. I think if they had more items, like a Risk of Rain style, or a Bobo Quest style, that would do a whole lot to make the game feel a lot more, you know, like it has extra stuff to do. That being said, I'm still having a ton of fun. Alright, bet. There's a ton of different items, and what's most important about the items is each item has different mods and different upgrades, which lead it to feeling quite dope. Like, this is just the base harpoon gun. I just unlocked this today, and it's sick. It's sick. No, it'd be THROES, no W. Thriz. Looks quite fun. Like if Gunfire Reborn was good. Oh my god, you're just such a hater. So, okay, I think Oates feels about Gunfire Reborn about the same that I do. That the roguelike aspect and some of the guns in the game are really, really cool. It just, unfortunately, the movement feels so terrible. Like, for me, in Gunfire Reborn, I feel like once I get move speed, even then it feels like floaty, kind of, you know? Yeah, that's how you throw it. That's how you spell it, yeah. Yeah, because it's got cool characters, it's got cool weapons, it's got really cool builds, it's got a bunch of cool stuff about it, but if the characters were just a little bit less floaty, a little bit less, like, slow, it would feel incredible, dude. It would actually feel so good. But then you have this game, which is like the polar opposite. It doesn't have a whole lot of, except it's got a bunch of guns, right? It's got a bunch of loadout stuff you can do. You can actually just outpace this with, oh, I love that. Yeah, this game where the gameplay itself feels really, really nice, really tight, and then you take damage like that because you're a failure. Uh-oh. Take damage like this because I'm a failure. Ooh, never mind. Hey, take damage like that. Okay. Do your phase transition, buddy. Do your phase transition. Summon your frogs. I'm gonna turn into gold. Dude, supersonic blessing is making me fly. Ow. Get wrecked. Then they hire developers from other countries with a worse economy so they can pay them pennies. Oh, really? Did they actually do that? That's messed up. That's messed up. Okay. I didn't know that. Oh. Yeah, wait, but that's like planning for failure. What if we just keep the movement speed and we never get hit in the first place? But it's a legendary, which means charmed harpoons. Suddenly we get to shoot an extra harpoon. And we take that. Supersonic, my beloved, I'm so sorry. Goodbye, friend. Okay. Do we do? I think increasing chance and damage is probably better than just increasing damage. And I feel like I'm moving slow again. Gain a blessing and a blessing upgrade. I'm so down.
Ooh, sure is musty.
Sure is musty. Dude, I feel that. It is so hot. Yo, we're killing it. Yo, we're killing it. Okay, alright. The build is fully online. This is crazy. Weak spots create an additional harpoon that seeks out new targets. Yes, absolutely. We just click glowy spots. What are our thoughts?
Breathe out. I'll show you.
I took 1,000,000 damage that zone. What happened? What did I do? Gold burst damage. Easy.
Blessing stronger.
Yippee. Golden ticket. Merchant prices. No, we don't want that at all.
A fight's in the offense.
Oh, but imagine. Okay. Okay. The build is kind of online. Look how many things are turning into gold. Pure solid gold. Give them money. Upgrade a random blessing each time you reach intervals of 750 from when this wheel. Okay. Gold burst has a 20% chance to trigger again. Oh, 100%. Oh, 100%. Oh, we take that. And more money? 5% chance to weak spot hit with the chance increasing based on your gold. Now deals 20% of your gold as additional damage. Oh, we're making that money. Ooh. 30% of my gold is additional damage. Jeez. I got bank. I think I do. I don't know actually how much, is considered a lot of money in this game, but considering we've been permanently starved for keys, we have not gotten many chests at all. Could be a lot better, but I think it's still going fine.
Change your focus.
Uh-oh.
Right, take you.
It's cruising.
Man.
It's cruising. Sacrifice health? I'm down to sacrifice some health, get some HP. We pop a syringe immediately. On we go. Let's get it. This might be my favorite gun in the game. Something about the combo-based gameplay loop that makes me use both parts of the kit. Right? I'm quite a fan. I'm quite a fan. You know? I like it. It's one of the big things that I like about the game so much. Is certain guns just they incentivize you in a big way to use every part of the kit, right? I don't like it when rogues do the opposite. When rogues are just like, hey, by the way, you're only going to be using, your Q button of your kit, right? I just think the guns in this game are really, really well. Jesus Christ, I got scent flying. I think the guns in this game are really well designed. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. Everyone I've used, I've found a way to make it seem super fun. Plasma launcher, I think, is the closest one to being a bit like, I don't know how I'm supposed to use the gun.
No one remembers it.
But it, I'm so willing to admit chronic skissue, How in the world? I whiffed. solid gold. Okay. No. Just didn't have the damage. Aspect of fire. Triggering flare causes all enemies afflicted by your fire to also flare. Yeah, we take that. We take that.
Clear improvement.
We've got some decent spreadage. Our AoE is doing okay. If we get flares triggering from other flares, it could be insane. Could actually be insane. Wow. Didn't expect him to actually land and slam there. Okay.
Stay alert. I'll show you.
Follow the Phantom. This one might be a bit sketchy. Yeah. Okay, we're okay here. It was a little period there where it was gonna be very dangerous to follow. Sort of here as well. Sort of definitely here as well. Ah. Damn. He actually almost pushed me off the ledge. That was crazy. That was a brutal room. That was a brutal room. Okay.
Breathe in.
The Phantom following is quite hard. Ooh. Oh, we're out of syringes as well. Okay. Get our defense charge. Do love the different phases of the enemies. There's so many enemies out there that have you basically break their armor and then they phase and they have a different attack pattern, right? I think it's so cool. Gold Rush is a 5% chance to instantly turn standard enemies into gold with the chance increasing based on your gold. I don't know if I super love that. Alright, as much as I don't want to spend money, I need to buy an additional syringe. I do. I need it. We have to spend it. Let's do it. Let's bounce. Yeah, because if I don't buy that syringe, I'm playing stressed. And if I'm playing stressed, I'm playing bad. We have damage. It's okay to lose a little bit of gold here. Merchant's discounted for a reason, you know? We've got the extra life, right? But if we die, we lose the charm. And if we lose the charm, we lose the charmed harpoon, the double shot, right? And the double shot's a ton of damage. And it's quality of life as well for the reload. I don't know. We need it. We need to sit on it. Alright. This should be okay for... Wow, it's not okay at all. What did that... Hello? Easy. Ow. Deserved. Face me. Bring me to your domain. Boss reminds me of the what? What was from Destiny 2? Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Oh. Let us. Ooh, kinda stylish. Tell me it wasn't a little preview with it. Easy peasy. Let's get it. Let's get it. The Witness. Gotcha. Yeah. Dude, I wish Destiny 2 wasn't as MMO-like as it was. Man, that game was so good. If it just wasn't as grindy MMO-like as it was, as it is, I would have played it even more. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Alright, we gotta fight all 3 mini-bosses here, I'm pretty sure. We have 700 HP, we've got... not as much invested in the defense as I would like. Maybe I'd like it here. I want the one that makes so it continues, you know? It stays on me before if I haven't taken damage. What is this boss fight? I forget. Dude, that fight is crazy. That fight is crazy. Okay. Which one's gonna be next? Oh, it's you. Okay. I apologize, I had to dial in a little bit. I had to dial in a little bit. My bad, everybody. Ooh. Things are getting harder. My damage has fallen off a cliff, it feels like. Maybe these guys are just beefy. Maybe I'm actually kind of killing it, but like, I think we keep the revive. I know I don't like to keep revives usually in games like this, but I definitely feel like it's necessary. I do not like this fight one bit. Because of that. It just, this out of all of the mini bosses, this feels like the most. You have to play like this, and even then he will just pop up and hit you, you know. I got stuck in a crystal. Oh. He's inside of a crystal, so... This is suddenly very difficult. Okay. Him being inside of that crystal there at the end was making it very difficult, because you want to dash through him, right? When you want to stay close and then dash through the attacks when they come through, right? And when they're sitting inside of a crystal, it makes it really difficult to do that. And also, you can't click his weak spot when his weak spot is inside of environment, which is not good. It's probably something that the devs know about. All right, big boss, can we win it? I'm a failure. We dashed too early. Oh, I'm in a corner. But don't have crazy damage. It's not even phase 2 yet. Okay, it's phase 2 now. Okay, big orbs. He comes back. That is the biggest puddle of death I've ever seen. Throw it over there, and then he's going to throw these ones out over here. We have our defense active. Oh, well. spear over there. These ones over here. There we go. Okay. We had to use all of our syringes, but we got through it. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Yo, time is flying by for this. Just done a couple of runs. We're getting a ton of W's though. This is we're kind of cooking today. That one's the closest we've had. I know a big part is because I'm bad and stupid and ugly. Okay. Brine-powered harpoons. A large piercing harpoon that deals increased damage and knockback per combo point consumed. Pull enemies towards the harpoon when it hits, deals more damage and targets more enemies per combo point consumed. 30% chance to not take damage when hit. Ooh. Loot golems appear 10 times more often. Harpoons that attach to enemies dealing damage over time generates combo points while attached. Interesting. Okay, so the Aspect of Fortune really did pop off. It makes sense. It's the most upgraded thing I have. Okay. Okay. Let's get it. Now we can get the true ending. Oh, if we can do a run, if we can do a successful run and get to the end, we get the true ending.
The deep water tanks are waiting.
But most importantly, we get pinning harpoons. They attach to enemies, dealing damage over time, generates combo points while attached. Deal damage over a short duration? Yo, do we just want to do like double dot build? The ultimate passive build, we go turret, harpoon gun, double dot. Yo, what are our thoughts? Sounds kind of nasty, right? Sounds kind of nasty. Let's go, fast clears give chess. And, third option, so that way we can get things that we want, and then a res. That sounds fine to me. That sounds fine to me. 3 more skills to unlock the next row. 25% damage taken? Ooh. Spinning soul fragment? No, absolutely not. Increased chance to find higher rarity charms, brief invulnerability while dashing. That's insane. Okay. Wow. Wow. Some of these skills are really, really nice. Alright, everybody. Abyssal Leviathans. Ooh. Unleash the full potential of the final boss and break the cycle. Other bosses are enhanced with additional abilities. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Alright. There's no way that this build doesn't pop off. There's no way. What are we thinking? We do... maybe a chain lightning just proccing repeatedly would be kind of nasty. Obviously fire would be good. We go maybe like a shadow on the turrets for damage amp. Maybe defense on turrets because there seems to be a lot of death going on. Okay. Okay. That damage seems kind of good. I don't know if it seems necessarily better than... Yeah, I don't know if it seems necessarily better than the other setup. Maybe not. But it's definitely cool. Big. What are we thinking? Ooh, we could go aspect the ocean. There's just summon a million tentacle allies. I'm kind of down. Let's do it. What do we want it on? 100% chance on secondary fire. I think we do that. I want defense on turret. I really do. I feel like defense on turret has to go hard.
Secure the windfall.
What do we think? Aspect of brine? Let's try it. We've never tried it. We put that on our primary. This is a relatively, like, low, Oh, nope, can't go that way. Alright. Thought it was hidden. Thought it was a hidden thing. Ooh, let's get it. I'm so excited. Get to the end here, get the true ending, see what happens after that. Okay. So we got a...
Yes.
No. This is already 100%. Let's do more damage on our secondary fire. Let's see how that feels. I think it'll be okay. We got these little balls that we could throw, which are kind of nice. I think for this build, it's definitely nice. I think it's definitely nice for this build. Oh, we got 3 chests. Damn. Supersonic, my beloved Joan. More money. Right here. Yo, 3 chests is so good here. Let's keep the keep them balanced, so I don't just like sit here and use one over the other all the time. Okay, the damage is definitely made it like usable. The damage is definitely usable. Oh man, that's fine. That's so okay. Alright, let's see what we can get. Probably Charmed Harpoons again. I feel like having double, like, things sticking into the enemies if we get a legendary would be so good. You know?
This will do nicely.
I feel like it'd have to be so good. Let's try to get defense on our Terizos. Click Brine. Brine Ball's base damage. Brine Ball temporarily increases the damage of all nearby allies, or consuming 1 Brine Vial has a 20% chance to consume all available Brine Vials to create additional Brine Balls. I'm definitely down for that. Then we can upgrade this, and we, yeah. Why would I jump down? Can somebody answer that question? Like, in what world, what possesses me? Right? Like, we know what the boss is doing encounter-wise. Why are we jumping down into their range and making it so they can do damage to me? That's stupid. That's a stupid thing to do. Defense on my ability. Let's go. We get some damage reduction. 2 charms. 1 is guaranteed to be legendary. I will never say no to that. Even if we don't like the charm, we don't end up using it, it's still money. It's still a ton of money. We get like 100 gold for breaking a legendary. You know? I don't think I'm going to say no. Because the implication. Okay. Dudes, I'm so sorry I'm being just quiet as hell right now. I'm like kind of focused up, you know? I'm like really focused up. I apologize. Ow. I don't want to take damage, but I took damage. I'm good, thank you. Oh, we got money. Oh, we got twice as many soul fragments. I'll take it. I'll take it.
This I like.
Alright, so now I think if we fire two... the brine ball splits in two when it bounces. Ooh, yes, please. Yes, please. Alright. All of our upgrades have to go into the brine... yeah, brine... Is it primary? Yeah, it's my primary. Because I need to get it so when I use it, right?
Fancy gloves.
When I use it, it throws all of my things, you know? Okay. Gain 3 brine vials, increase speed they fill by 10%. Enemies hit with the brine ball gets slowed and take 20% extra damage for a short duration. The brine ball grows in size and damage by up to 25% the further it travels. I think we're taking Mucus brine, right? I mean, vial pouch is probably potentially crazy with the dump all of them. Now that I'm thinking about it, we take that. Consume all available and create additional brine balls. I think that sounds so good. Oh, that sounds so good. Go build barrier faster. That way our little duders, our little chorizos have a higher chance of just keeping it active. I'll do it myself. Additional abilities. Okay. We have a lot of, okay, yeah, the brine vials are putting in work. I'm quite the fan. I just dumped all of my vials into a guy that couldn't take damage. Ow. Okay. Fill speed, probably not. Let's just do more damage. I think that's what I would like to do. I feel like I'm filling my vials very, very fast anyways. So I think it's more... way more better for me to, yeah. Just do more damage. Okay. We got a ton of chests. That is a hole, and I'm a stupid idiot. Oh, man. Okay. How are we going to scale the damage? Because it does feel like we're a little behind the curve a little bit. Did I say behind the curb? I meant behind the curve. Shut up. Shut up. You guys know what I meant.
I'll show you.
But I don't know how much of that is just the nature of this difficulty.
Serves you right.
Right? Maybe because I'm playing on a high difficulty, of course the damage is going to be harder to scale. I don't know. I don't know. My first time playing on the true... Thank you for the additional syringe. I like that.
A fight's in the offing.
Yeah, it's my first time playing on this difficulty.
Plain sailing.
Alright, bet. More brine. Brine ball deals 10% more damage and homes in towards enemies after bouncing. The damage increased by 10% after each bounce. Let's do that. Let's do homing. Homing brine balls. Blessing and a blessing upgrade. Let's do it. Easy. I feel like there's not much reason to not go the harder elite fight. I guess maybe if you're like really crying in the club, right? If your build is just like hard struggling. I thought I saw something. I mean, to be fair, I think ours is kinda there.
One after the other. Go.
It's actually pretty chill. It's actually, we get more of the, yeah. Oh, yes, please. Gimme. Only a 2% chance, though. We'll get there. How to get out of bed tutorial? Trust, I don't know. Actually, I do know. This morning, we actually went to the gym at like 4 in the morning today, so we're killing it. I'm not gonna say we're like freaks with it or nothing, but like, we killed it. Morning workouts just are the best. What can I say? What can I say, Mr. Motze?
That's the last of them. Curses. Calculated.
Is that why you both DM'd me? Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Well, part of it is that we also just couldn't, like, sleep. It is a million degrees. It is a million degrees in this house, you know? More so, especially, right? When we're, like, doing stuff. So it's, like, worse during the day, but even at night, it's just giga hot, right? So part of it was that we just could not go back to sleep. And we also were like, we went to bed early last night to, for the express intent of going to the gym super early this morning.
Wasn't too bad.
But yeah, we could not sleep until gym time, so we woke up like stupid early. But, you know, pretty good workout, all things considered. I'm a little tired now, but I, plan on getting until like 8 p.m., something like that. And taking a nap. He's getting himself armor. It's so strong. Yeah, it feels pretty good. Once we get to the point where we're able to throw all of them out at the same time, it's gonna be disgusting. Disgusting. I can't get to the gym without eating before, and there's no way I'm eating at 4 a.m. Yeah, yeah, it is a bit of a struggle because I'm also a early morning not appetite haver, right? I don't know why I said that in the dumbest way possible, but you know what I mean. Let's do magnetic brine. Yeah. So we run into that situation where it's just like at a certain point I'm just forcing, you know, I make a bowl of cream of wheat and a banana, right? And I'm just forcing down some carbs, you know. Something easy, something I could just swallow without like having to worry about it. And then after the gym, I'm usually a lot more hungry, so yeah. Make the enemy take extra damage. Let's do it. Because yeah, I'm very much the same way. If I go to work out without, you know, having fuel, I'm crying. But I used to have a job where I worked at like 5:45. We had to be in a truck to drive to a different city, right? And yeah, that got me very good at waking up in the morning and forcing some food down my throat because doing construction work at with no food in your system is kind of miserable. Anybody out there that's done construction work, you know. Let us do Blessed Harpoons. Ooh, chest. I love the little singing. Dude, the damage is so good when it pops. It's so good when it pops. The mucus vials or the brine vials are really scaled up. They're really scaled up right now. Yeah, cream wheat with protein powder is my goat. It's my goat. Sometimes I'll make some overnight oats, you know? But nobody's more lazy at night than me. You know what I'm saying? We got a little crazy.
That wasn't too bad.
I think we don't think we got hit there. Which is really nice. Big ass protein shake TM, yeah. Adds acid to the pool of objects, dealing 5% of the tentacles damage over time. Adds anchors to the pool of objects, which stun enemies. 1% more damage for every second they're alive. I think we had acid to the pool of objects. I don't know what that means, but I assume it's the thing the tentacles throw at things, right? Which is kind of dope. Max amount of barriers increased. I'm down. And then probably barrier. 35% additional damage while your barrier is active. Killing enemies while barrier is active restores barrier. Does not refresh duration. We take this because it's part of the 1-2 punch of getting us to capped. You know, staying capped on the barrier even if we take chip damage. And that allows us to then take the one that, taking the upgrade that allows us our barrier to not go down. Ooh. I think that's better. Spiritual is good for meta progression. This is better for winning the run, you know? Triple defense is kind of pog. Where's it at? I'm gonna take Empowering Barrier. Alright, bet. Let's do it. Oh, okay. We already phased the guy. Oh, we phased him again. Oh. Okay. Oh, but imagine. Uh oh. This doesn't really matter. We just beat him up. Yeah. It was doing a lot of damage. Yeah, that was. These brine vials are cooking. Blake made a ton of mistakes at the end, but like, yeah, mistakes don't matter if you have this much deeps. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. Yeah, grabbing the extra projectiles was really, really nice because it allows us to hit them with 3 like pinning harpoons, which feels like it's doing some work. Okay, brine balls 25% chance to create a pool of brine on impact. Increases the damage. Brine balls can now be overcharged 3 times by filling them after they are full, increasing the brine balls damage by 50% per overcharge. Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh, don't mind if I do. That is 35% additional damage. Ah. I don't know if it's additive or multiplicative, but we'll find out at some point in our lives. Pickle build. Dude, okay, this is, by the way, this is my autistic obsession right now. My hyperfixation going on. Bro, pickling veg, man. I just want to, this is, I know it sounds so weird, okay? I know it sounds so weird. All I want to do right now, all I'm trying to do with my life is just have a variety of like pickled and marinated and like fermented veg just chilling in my fridge, right? So that way on like every meal, every single meal I eat, I could just throw in a little side, you know, just a little tiny dish of just whatever veg. You know? It sounds kind of goated. I'm gonna be honest, like I spent a couple like a month or so in South Korea, and it was how kind of we ate, and it was incredible for my stomach health. My stomach has never felt better. So I'm thinking, I don't want to do it. It's kind of dope. But of course, we're gonna throw in some like you know, I'm putting some sauerkraut in there. It's not just gonna be like kimchi and kimchi only. It's for sure gonna be some sauerkraut. So the build's like fully turned online now, which is really, really good. Back to talking about the video game, by the way. It's alright. Brine balls a 5% chance to execute under 25. Let's do detonating. Still haven't done a wind build. I want to do a wind build. I think we've like done every element except for maybe like shadow and spirit. So shadow, spirits, wind. Should have made a list. I should have made. Bro should have made a notepad. You can't. I see. Okay. We actually have some insane anti-synergy going on with our current setup. We've got some insane anti-synergy. I don't know if it's like a lack of foresight from the devs, But, by the way, that is incredibly unfortunate that we did the rapid. Oh, man. So, one thing about the brine ball setup, we have an upgrade that makes it so we can store more than the 3, right? But we also grabbed the one that makes it so we can overcharge our vials to make them do more damage. You'd think that have crazy synergy, because the more vials that you have overcharged, the more damage it does, right? Unfortunately, you can only overcharge the 3. So if I'm constantly refilling my vials, and they are constantly staying on top of the overcharged ones, right? I'm throwing from the beginning. It makes a random combo point spending that money. Okay. I think we do... Let's do splitting harpoons. See how this works with the pinning. If I'm able to like just chain 97 dudes. But you see how they fire from the right? So when I fire only one, that's not an empowered brine vial. So I have to not charge them at all in order to get to the overcharged ones, right? But then you have the issue where my damage is kind of passive. I'm sticking the harpoons into the dudes, right? And yeah. Yeah, we see where it becomes an issue. Ow. Of course, it's not a problem when we I've never been so slowed in my life. Yeah, when we throw all of it, when we proc our thing that throws it all at once. Yeah. So when we throw all of our vials at the same time, we will get a value. But unfortunately, we haven't gotten many blessing upgrades, and so we've only been able to put 1 point into that, and it only increased it to 22%, which is not fantastic.
You'll make a fine finish.
This might be... Never mind. I thought it was going to be like an actually difficult boss fight for a second, and then we hit him with every single brine ball at the same time, and he just lost all of his HP. Kinda nice. Kinda nice. Thank you. Thank you, brine balls. Aspect of defense. Okay, we got the we got the major upgrade. Which is like, it's gonna be okay. We're not really like staying close to enemies, so I don't really care too much about the major blessing on that. We still want the one that makes so we can carry it over between rooms, which is nice. Yeah, that's like the goal, right? Ow, 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 ow. Okay. We got bodied. There's no way to put it other than we got completely smoked that room. Like, oh my lord, did we get bodied. That room, however, went way more our way. Alright. Unstable vials. Yeah? Seems like it could be crazy. It could go stupid if we get lucky. So, I'm down to send it. We play for the high roll, we don't play for the consistency. So the idea is we just stack a ton of primary chains onto the enemies. We're constantly afflicting them with damage over time effects. Yeah. What is it? Any excess damage? Yeah, let's take lasting defense. More brine explosions? I'm down. I'm down. Base damage by 100 is probably huge with the amount of, Ooh, acidic brine is probably also massive. This is also probably massive. Well, let's increase the base damage. I don't know how much base damage it has. Maybe increasing it by 100 is a drop in the bucket, right? If its base damage is like 1,000, this is a 10% damage increase. But that 10% could scale with everything we have, so maybe it's nasty. Maybe it's Maybelline. Alright. Let's do 30% chance for more balls. Alright. I'm tempted to heal now. It's the last boss of the zone, which means that when we kill him, because we're gonna kill him, we will get our stuff back. Okay. That's a phase. Is this the laser one? Yeah, it's the laser one. I'm a failure.
Long way down.
I was like on the perfect pacing. I got greedy. Wow. Easy. We've never struggled in our lives. We should have double jumped. That damage is crazy. We're seeing it. Yo, we're seeing it. Holy. Ow. One is decidedly way easier than the lasers. Like way easier than the lasers. What? Yeah, the damage is a little good. Damage is a little good right now. Like, really good right now. The brine build is nutty. This brine build is I didn't think it'd be as good as it is, but it do. Yeah. Oh, I never ate my banana, man. Oh, no. I'm potassium deprived. What is happening? More damage. I should have probably taken the other one, but like, it is one of these. 150% additional damage, slows the enemies, increase the damage they take. But ooh, yo, I'm down to make my little tentacles slow the enemy. I'm like definitely down to do that. Make them take additional damage, just utility. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like how this build came together. I'll say it, guys. I think the build came together in a big way, bigly huge. Let's get it. Which boss is this? Is this the annoying one with the crystals? I think so.
Quite clever.
Okay, well he melted. Absolutely got shredded. All right. Alright, the build it's on. It's huge. Real bigly. Real bigly. Potentially the bigliest.
That's the
Definitely the bigliest, I think. Guys, I don't know if this is balanced. I feel like we should not be blasting through the endgame gauntlet as quickly as we are.
You make a fine finish ahead.
I don't know what part of it is the most disgusting, whether it's the brine balls themselves, or do I just have insane synergy to help turn them online, or if they would just be doing this completely independent, you know? Probably be doing it completely independent. I don't think I've done anything special with my synergy. I've got generic damage reduction from the defense blessings. We have just generic damage increase from the ocean blessing. The ocean blessings are helping. They're doing additional damage over time. They're reducing, or they're slowing the enemies, making them take bonus damage. The barrier's making it so I deal more damage. Our damage engine is definitely the brine balls. But I'm so curious as to whether they do this without back. I was just joked. Alright. Alright, pal. Throw your spear. Yeah, phase 2 time. We'll have turret up too, so. Time to sink 3k hours into this game to break down his balance completely? Yeah. I'd appreciate it if you do that. Oh. I think I took as much damage as you could possibly take from that. Oh. Alright. Boss is dead. Okay, final phase. Okay, final phase, baby. Okay. Yo! How am I supposed to get out of this? This is probably gonna move around with me, right? Let's this is very reminiscent of the last one. Is it phase 2? No, no phase 2. How do you get out of that attack? Somebody give me the coaching. Okay. Well, this is incredibly cool. Oh, well, this is incredibly cool, isn't it? What is happening? What is happening? We gotta keep bouncing. Keep bouncing on it crazy style. Will my turrets show me where to go? We will not die! Let's go! This zone looks incredibly cool. Okay. That's the true ending, baby. Let's get it. Oh my god. We broke the cycle. Complete the expedition. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh yeah, that's where Brown was the damage. It was the carry. That was sick. That was a really cool. The final boss, like that phase, was a little bit like, maybe once I've played the game, once I've fought him more than the one time, it'll be a bit more, but it was a bit, it felt like there was almost too much going on, right? But it was super dope. Like the theming, the visuals, everything like that. But there were a couple of moves where I had no clue what was hitting me. I had no clue what I was taking damage from, or how to avoid the damage that I was taking, right? Super dope and sick legitness. I agree. I agree. I don't think I unlocked anything for that. How do you get the fish deity? I want the fish deity so bad. I want a gun that's just a fish. All right. We got 43 soul fragments, so we can get 2 of these. I want the 25% damage taken, and then brief invulnerability while dashing for sure. Yeah. Yeah. So far, I'm kind of okay with what I have in terms of like just generic stuff, you know? Pick up some Mexican Coca-Cola. Weird. Okay, so now that we have the brine traits, right? Now that we've done the deep water, like the full ending, right? Okay, so now we can do the Hades levels of like, you know? Something like that, where we're basically like scaling up heat, right? 30 minutes to complete each area feels incredibly generous, right? We're finishing runs in like 30 minutes, or like... What are we talking about? We're on to me? What's going on? I mean, we know what you are. Getting hit reduces your max health by 1? Oh my god. That's a Crab Champions modifier, isn't it? That's a go-to game. That's a go-to game. You guys haven't played Crab Champions. That's fun. Drops 1 additional random depths per area. Oh, absolutely, we're taking that. 2. Give me 2. We'll take harder zones for more rewards. Easy. You lose 2 gold when you take damage. No, my money. You take 10 damage every time you pick up a charm. Healing Shrines no longer restore syringe use. Healing Shrines no longer appear after bosses. Enemy damage increases by 0.1% every second of an encounter. Enemies have a 10% chance of spawning a ghost of themselves on death. Enemies' bosses have 30% additional damage, and their health is increased by 50%. That is a huge, huge thing right there. Enemies can only be killed with a melee hit. Hell no. I don't have the fish gun yet, unfortunately. I don't know how to unlock it. Yeah. We'll do... Actually, you know what? I think Spiked Charm sounds like okay, you know? I think that sounds completely okay. So these are all just cosmetics, right? Cosmetics and other things. Speaking of cosmetics, we got some new stuff. Not a whole lot of new stuff. Oh my god. Look at me. We're going replacement. Perfection. So the Brine Hunter kind of looks drippy with it. Oh, the Brine Hunter kind of looks drippy with it, doesn't it? Oh, we might have to do it. Golden. Oh my god. Alright. Okay. The question is, do I want to do another run or do I want to call it there because it's 1,000,000 degrees and I'm dying? I think we might call it there. We got the true ending of the game. There's still plenty to unlock, right? Like we have to unlock like mods for different guns, everything like that, right? Yeah, there's like genuinely there's still plenty to do. Progress deep water level, get cosmetics, try new builds, everything like that, right? But I think for the time being, we are gonna call it for the day, and yeah. 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 I think I need some ideas for games to play tomorrow as well. I'm still doing the Shin Megami in the morning, but like, you know, other games, shooters, action games, right? Things like that. Or I mean anything, really. Anything. I'll play Barbie's Castle, man. I don't care. Far, far west? Ooh, wait, hold up. Wait, you kind of cooking. Okay, I bet. I bet. It's decided. Far, far west tomorrow. You guys down? You guys down? Play Pop Tropica. I don't know what that is. It's coming from you, though, so I'm going to say no. Not doing that. Alright. That is what we're going to call it, though. That's going to be it for the stream. I appreciate everybody coming out. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Alright. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.